Do you know the health of your fire extinguisher? Really? Or you don't know? Okay, let me give you some insight of it, that in case you have an AMC partner who regularly comes and checks your fire extinguishers, then it is fine. If you do not have, in which case, most of the corporate do not engage an AMC service provider who comes and checks the health of the fire extinguisher, guys, which is very, very important, because this is the first tool that you take in an emergency or in case there is a breakdown of fire. So if you do not know what to check, how to check, then I am going to tell you some checkpoints that you should include in your checklist today, right? The first checkpoint is, it should be easily accessible, right? It should be installed at a proper height so that in case of an emergency, one can always pull up and take it and use it, right? So accessibility is very important. Second, you can locate it. You should locate it properly. So it should say that, you should be able to see it properly, easily in an emergency, right? So location is very important. Third, always check the tamper seal, whether the seal is broken or not. Let's say tomorrow there was a short circuit and you had used the fire extinguisher and again somebody has put it again back, right? So you need to check whether the tamper seal, it has not been tampered and the seal is not broken, right? Check whether the pressure of the fire extinguisher is in green zone or in red zone. Guys, this is very important, right? You may have a fire extinguisher in your office which is, let's say, 3 years old or 4 years old, and sometimes what happens, it automatically, the pressure of that fire extinguisher goes down in red zone. That means there is something wrong with the fire extinguisher. Please either get it replaced or ask your AMC service provider or service provider who has given you this fire extinguisher to check that, right? Next point, you should always look for any physical damage, whether the fire extinguisher hose reel or nozzle or pin has been damaged or not, right? Next point is, check whether it has been installed properly or not. If it has to be kept on the floor, then it should be kept, safely. If it has to be hanged on the wall, then it should be hanged at a pickable height, so that in case of an emergency, you can easily pick it up, right, guys? So these are some checkpoints, that I've told you today. Please ensure that you make a checklist today and inspect all your fire extinguisher today itself. Thank you.